What's going on, Pixel Hackers? Christian Lovrecich from PixlFeed here, and in this video we're going to talk about how to increase your organic reach on Facebook for your business page. But before we get started, you know what to do. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into it. So, as everybody knows, Facebook has been choking out organic reach on every page because they want you to spend money on ads. So organic reach on Facebook right about now in the year 2020, you're looking at between 1 to 6% of the number of your fans. All right. So if you have 1,000 fans, let's say you're in the lower percentage, only a couple of people might see your post if you're just posting to post. Okay. So I'm going to give you some tips. I'm going to tell you how to bring that engagement up and get it to 6% and maybe go viral. So let's get started. All right. So what is the algorithm looking for? The algorithm is looking for highly engaged content. Facebook, it's all about the user experience. And if the user is not having a good experience, guess what? They're gonna knock you out of the feed because there's only so much space on the feed for Facebook to show your posts. And in order for that to happen, it has to be related to what the person likes. Okay, so make sure that when you're creating the content for your page, you're thinking of how you can get them engaged. Okay, the way that I recommend posting on your page is going to be broken down like this. So let's create a circle. It's going to be 70% video, 20% pictures, and 10% links. Okay, Facebook loves video. Why is that? Because Facebook is literally trying to go to war with video providers like YouTube, Hulu, Netflix, all that good stuff. That's why they developed Facebook Watch. And believe it or not, a lot of people are using it, especially 18 to 30-year-olds, meaning that they're tapping into that audience that Facebook is quote unquote not into. So Facebook loves video. So when you're posting on your page and you're creating content for your page, you want to think about video. Okay, and when you're creating that video, make sure you create the subtitles for it because 80% of people do not listen to the video. They might be at the office, they might be at work, so they might read the subtitles. So when creating video, make sure you always use subtitles and keep them. I recommend keeping them between 30 seconds to 3 minutes. Anything over that, people don't have the attention span to stick around. The other thing that I recommend when it comes to video is that you got to do a pattern interrupt. You have to get their attention in the first 3 seconds. So make sure to do something like this to grab their attention when they're scrolling, or just get in their face to pattern interrupt and make them stop scrolling. So that's regular video. Okay. The other thing when it comes to video that Facebook loves is Facebook Live. Okay, so Facebook Live tends to get 6 times more engagement than a regular video. So if you can go live and interact with your fans and the fans from your page, you want to go live. Okay, and then to drive the engagement up, you can do something I love to do in my videos, which is like as soon as you get on, the first thing you can say, hey everybody, what's going on? If you're watching live, give me a hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, give me a hashtag replay. What does that do? Well, if they're live, they're going to make them interact with your post. Or if they're watching the replay later on, they're going to make them interact with the post because people want to be part of something, right? And what does that do? Whether it's live or the replay, it's going to drive the engagement up. So it's a win-win situation for you, what you're trying to do. The other thing that Facebook likes when it comes to video are watch parties. So if you can find a way to have a watch party for your fans, believe it or not, the Facebook user, it's 800% more likely to interact with a watch party than a regular solo video because it's the whore mentality. If they see people commenting on the video and interacting, they'll start to comment, okay? So think about politics and how people love to argue politics on Facebook. Think about that. When people like something or dislike something, they're gonna talk about it in the comments and they're gonna interact with each other. So if they're watching a video together at the same time, people are just gonna run their mouth and they're either gonna argue with each other or they're gonna like each other or whatever. So what does that do? That's engagement. That drives engagement up, meaning you'll get kicked to the top of the feed. Okay, so now let's get into pics. All right, pics are a little bit more hard to get engagement because you're really not talking in a live setting. It's just a picture, so you got to grab that attention. It has to be something related to them. Okay, so here's you can test a few different things. And one of the things that I like to do, so let's say if it's a product, like an e-commerce product, let's say a t-shirt, okay? So if it's a t-shirt, make sure you have, I don't know, have 2 versions of the t-shirt, 2 different designs or 2 different colors. And then you can say something like, which color is the best? Which color is our favorite is black. Which one's yours? Something like that, right? And why do you do it that way? Because Facebook does not like engagement bait. And what I mean by engagement bait is going in there on the picture itself and asking for reactions or like, share, and comments. You cannot ask that directly. And that is for video as well. Actually, Facebook listens to your video. That's how it creates the closed captions. And if they hear in the sound, like, share, or comment, or see it in the video, they will shadow ban your video all the way down. Or if it's a picture, whether it's the caption, whatever copy you write, or the actual picture itself, they will bump it all the way down because they don't want you to create engagement bait. They want it to be organically. They want it to be like because people want to engage, not because you're telling them. So you got to get crafty with it. So another example is, let's say you're a restaurant, you're a pizza joint. Very simple. Just create a meme of a picture of pizza with pepperoni and pineapple on one end, and then without pepperoni and pineapple on the other end. You can say, pineapple, yes or no. And trust me, people are just going to start arguing in the comments. And what happens then? That's engagement. So that means your post is going to kick all the way up. All right, so that's how you get engagement. Links. I'm not a big fan of links, but we have to use them because, you know, that's how you get people to leave Facebook to go to your page. Now, here's the issue. Facebook will not push your links that much unless it gets tons of engagement. Why is that? Because when you're using a link, you're essentially telling the user to leave the platform. Facebook does not want you to leave the platform because that's how they make their money, by serving ads to that person clicking on the ad and buying something. Every second that you or any user spends on Facebook, it's literally means millions of dollars to them. So they want you to keep you there as long as they can. That's why they keep buying companies like Instagram, WhatsApp, Oculus. They're forming this huge network to keep you in their ecosystem and serving you ads. So links, they're not gonna work that well, but you can still post them. Another trick to get around the whole link thing that I like to do is you can use them on your videos and your pics, but don't put them in the caption. Put them in the first comment of that post. Because guess what? If they're watching the video live or they're watching it later, it's gonna be the first comment at the top. And make sure you like it, and everybody else will like it, and then you get all the way to the top. So those are my tips for, for getting your organic reach higher up. Another thing you should be doing, before I forgot, another thing that you should be doing is, if you go into the settings for your page, if you go into the insights of your business page, you can actually go in there and look at your data, and you can see at what time that most of your fans are on Facebook. So let's say you'll see the chart with the day of the week and the time of the day, and you can actually go in there. Let's say most of your fans are on at 6 p.m. Eastern. Well, make sure to post 6 p.m. Eastern on a Friday. Make sure to post at 5:52. Just a random number. Don't select an even number because that's what most people do, but think outside the box. So let's say schedule your post for 5:52 on a Friday, so your post goes up right as the wave starts kicking in and people start scrolling through their feed. So you catch that little wave. Another thing that I recommend doing, you should be analyzing data just like you do on your ads if you're running ads. Look at your data. Look at all your posts. If you're posting 3 times a day, all right, and I wouldn't recommend any more than that because that's too much and you're going to get shadow banned. If you put too often all day long, you can get shadow banned, and Facebook is not going to show you anywhere. It's quality over quantity. Remember that. So take the time to plan your posts, quantity over quality. And then the ones that take off, look at your data. You can actually go in Insights and it will show you this one has this much engagement. This one has this much engagement. And then you can see which type of post did better. So let's say your meme with the pizza did the best. Well, think of another meme that you can create to get people's attention. Or let's say that your video, one of your videos talking about whatever it is, did better than the others. Well, why is that? Go back and watch that video. Study why it did that way. Maybe you said something that grabbed people's attention. Look at what time they dropped off from the video. Read the data. And if you do this, you post at least once a day, a couple times a day, I can promise you your organic reach is going to go up. Your ad costs will go down if you're running ads. And you never know, you might go viral. So keep that in mind when creating your next post. That's how you get your organic reach up. Hey, and that's it for today. Make sure you click one of the boxes above me and watch the next video. Keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video.